Bloom Festival is underway at Dublin's Phoenix Park with biodiversity, climate action and mental health among this year's themes. Around 100,000 visitors are expected to attend the gardening, food and sustainability event over the next 5 days. Among those at the Phoenix Park is our agriculture and consumer affairs correspondent Angus Cox. And Angus, with the sun shining and those high temperatures, what better way to kick off Bloom?
Absolutely, Tommy. The weather for any outdoor event really makes it. And this time last year at Bloom, we actually had the umbrellas out because of the rain. Thankfully, no need for them today. Clear skies and sunny weather for the whole day for the 10,000 people here who made the most of it. And the event is sponsored by Bord Bia. It's in its 20th year. We're actually here at the Sculpture Garden, which was created to mark that anniversary. I'm also joined by Bord Bia Chief Executive Jim O'Toole. We'll hear from him shortly. But first, here's how opening day at Bloom unfolded. There was no shortage of sunshine for the start of Bloom, with crowds turning to the old reliables to keep cool, amid a colourful mix of gardening, food and sustainability. You have a pottery exhibition in the postcard garden.
Yeah.
What is that? What's that now?
It's like when you make pottery and then you show it.
What do you make of it all?
It's good so far.
Yeah, what do you like in particular?
Free samples.
We have seen 7 of the show gardens and we're just taking a wee break in the shade here and we're planning the rest of the day and we're having a fabulous time here.
And we come the whole way from Donegal, from Carndonna. We're 2 sisters, right?
This year Bloom is the first event in Ireland to achieve specific accreditation for sustainability.
We're looking at kind of reducing our waste and energy consumption. For example, we switched over from diesel to hydrotreated vegetable oil across all our generators and our shuttle buses, which gave us a 90% reduction in CO2 emissions.
It's the 20th anniversary of Bord Bia Bloom and they like to stay current with themes, with some important questions being posed in the new wellness centre. There's also a show garden dedicated to minions, while others focus on health.
It really represents Ireland's transition from an institutional model of mental health towards a more kind of holistic, person-centred and trauma-informed model of mental health.
Meanwhile, there's a keen eye on climate over at the Met Éireann Garden.
It showcases how Ireland's climate has changed and how we're prepared for a future climate that's going to get warmer and wetter as well, and the change in weather patterns that are going to come with that.
President Catherine Connolly, a patron of Bloom, echoed the climate theme in her speech opening the event, in which she highlighted the country's poor trajectory in terms of meeting emissions targets. So that's day one at Bloom in the books. Let's hear now from Bord Bia Chief Executive Jim O'Toole. Jim, thanks very much for joining us. Let's start with sustainability. It's a major theme here. We're looking at 20,000 people a day through the gates. How sustainable can an event of that scale be?
We're delighted to welcome 20,000 visitors every day. A couple of years ago we set ourselves a challenge to make Bloom the most sustainable event in Ireland. We got accreditation for that last year and we're very proud to have achieved that. So we're the first and only event to have that accreditation. What we did was broke down the event into all its components and looked at all the incremental changes we could make to improve that sustainability. We want to keep that certification, so we're going to continue to work hard on that and make it as sustainable as much as we can.
Now, there's a lot of scrutiny on ticket prices for any event right now with the rise in the cost of living. Back in 2007, a standard ticket for Bloom was €25. At the gate today, people were paying €40. It's a pricey day out.
We're very conscious of the cost of living for all of the visitors that come to Bloom. We're also very conscious for ourselves in terms of the costs that we have to incur to put on this event. So we're very conscious of that. What we think about though is when those visitors that came today, when they go home this evening and reflect on the day out that they had, they will sit back and say they had great value of money, they had a great day out. So I think they will be happy with the investment they made.
Now, Bloom is obviously an opportunity to showcase all that's great and good about Irish food and drink. That's the Bord Bia remit. But it's been a turbulent year. We had that dispute with farmers earlier in the year that led to a sit-in protest at Bord Bia HQ. How much damage has been done to that relationship with farmers and how is it being rebuilt?
There's no doubt it has been a difficult year and we started the year in a way that we wouldn't have wanted to. But as recently as this morning, we responded to an expression of interest from farmers to join a Bord Bia Farmers Forum. And we're really pleased that we're overwhelmed with the response. We've got a very big response, and within the month of June we'll be sitting down, we'll be having a dialogue with those farmers. Everybody that asked to be part of that will be met over a course of a roadshow over the next coming months. And we think that we can rebuild trust and that we can start build back better and go on to new partnership with our important stakeholders.
All right, Jim O'Toole, Chief Executive of Bord Bia, thank you very much. And no doubt the organisation delighted to be back to the day job of promoting food and drink. Indeed. And that's all from us here at day one of Bloom. Back to you in studio.
Very good. Angus Cox at the Phoenix Park. Thanks indeed.